What's up guys, Zeenigami here, and let's go through the 30 stamina Mr. 3 and Buggy Info Down Fortnight. Now there is there's something new on the Japanese version, and that is the chopper missions. You can see the chopper missions complete guide where I go over what the regular ones are. There are ones like log in every day. These are run 20 stages in a single week. And the chopper missions, the standard ones, rotate every single week. It's do 20 stages. It's power up characters like 5 times. Here's log in every day for 6 days. And once you beat all the missions, you get the final one. And this pink one is the special missions. Now, for the Buggy and Mr. 3 Info Down Fortnight, there are a couple different ones. There is Evolve Buggy, which is you get the purple one. Or Evolve Mr. 3, you get the purple turtle. Evolve Buggy, you get the blue turtle. So you have to get them and evolve them before the first comes around. So you got 2 weeks. Run the stage 30 times between now and the first. And this is any difficulty. You can do 5 stamina a bunch of times if you're about to run out. Otherwise, just do 30 stamina so you can get those good drops. And you run it 10 times, you get your Mr. 3 guaranteed. You run it 20 times, you get your Buggy guaranteed. So this will help you if you're one of those people who are like, dang it, Zeenigami, I've been trying to get the secret stage on this Fortnite island so many times and he just won't show up. So if you're a lower level player and you can only do the 5 stamina version, now you can guarantee that you'll get your secret stage and your final boss by running it 10 times, 20 times, and a Princess Turtle for running it 30 times. And for a limited time, this is only for 24 hours, so this is 24 hours from when the island came out. If you beat it 3 times in the first 24 hours, you'll get these rewards. And these will be gone very, very soon. So if you beat it 1 time in the first 24 hours, you get a baby seahorse. 2 times, you get a teenage turtle. 3 times, you get a teenage seahorse. And not like super important rewards, but a nice little thing for anyone who is here just trying to play the island for the first 24 hours. But enough about the chopper missions. What actually is here, right? One thing I want to note is that you will get these are the different versions of the final bosses that can show up. And we have, these are just examples of what can drop. And the island will drop you Int Mihawk books, Khalifa, can't remember his name, begins with an S, Ideo, and Golden Pound Usopp books. And I will say the chance of getting Golden Pound Usopp books seem pretty good. So I highly recommend farming the heck out of this island if you haven't maxed out your Golden Pound Usopp, because those books are great and very difficult to come by. But I've already gotten 3 of them so far out of my 7 runs. Suleiman, there it is. Thanks, chat. So we're gonna use a double Mihawk slasher team. The condition for this island is that shooter and fighter characters will be silenced at the start, and they will have their attacks they'll have their attack reduced depending on what stamina it is. On like a 5 stamina island, your attack of shooter and fighter characters is reduced by only maybe like 30%, whereas on the 30 stamina version, shooter and fighter characters get their attack reduced by 75%. So you don't want to use a shooter fighter team. And that will be what Sadie does. When Sadie pops up, she will be the one who reduces stats. Now on round 1, these blue Gogi guys, they will cut your hit points in half if they survive. We'll see if I can take him out so I don't have to take that 50% attack cut. So if you want to stall, for example, like or if you want to get your health lower, like on a Whitebeard team or a Croc team, you actually can get your hit points down very reliably and very safely by just taking the health cuts from those guys. On a Whitebeard team, if you just get both of those guys to cut your health, you're automatically down to 25% health, which is pretty nice, pretty convenient. And we'll take out all the guys, nothing too important. On round 4, we're gonna get the Minotaur monsters. So that can be any of the Minotaurs. You can get Mino Koala, you can get Mino Rhinoceros, you can get Mino Zebra, you can get the Minotaur. Any of the Minotaur creatures can show up and they will all drop on stage 4. So if you're looking for one of the Minotaurs that you haven't gotten before, you got a pretty good chance of getting them on that stage. I'll take that out. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The secret stage for this island is Buggy. Buggy is a quick character, and he will lower your... he'll make it more difficult for you to hit perfects for 4 turns as a preemptive attack. So here we get the Mino Koala. And Mino Koala is that one. If you need to, feel free to use your Mr. 3 here to delay if you have like a 1-turn Mino Koala. The Mino Koala in particular, they all have different health values and different attack values. The Mino Koala in particular will attack every 4 turns for a decently large amount. They all do basically the same thing that they do on the Fortnite version of it. Hey, look, they're gonna live. Oh, it's only 4,000. Never mind. Oh, it's 2 turns every 4,000. Someone else's 4 turns for a large amount. I think it's Rhinoceros. Rhinoceros is the one for 4 turns for a large amount. My bad, just getting things mixed up. I'll take everything out. Easy peasy. All the guys, the prisoners, I like that. All the prisoners have lowered health because they're in prison, so they've been tortured and they're not feeling too great, so they all start off with like only 25% health. Whereas all the jailers start off with full health. It's a nice little environmental touch there. And you pay attention to the background, you can see stuff like Bon Clay spinning around. Is that Bon Clay again? That looks like Bon Clay spinning around. Hey, speaking of Buggy, secret stage Buggy! Flying about on his kite so high. Buggy will preemptively make it harder for us to hit perfects. You'll know if you miss a perfect that you would have hit, because you'll get, let me see if I trigger it. There it is. You'll get that little message that says, oh, you missed it. Aw, I didn't kill him. Doesn't do too much damage, doesn't do anything based on health. Just has that preemptive make perfects harder to hit. And final boss will be against Mr. 3 and a bunch of dudes. There are alternative versions of this fight, but I haven't gotten it yet, so I don't exactly know how the fights go. Right, we do know there are alternative versions because we see the on the level stage, like the Hannibal and all the other guys. So here, he will prevent you from poisoning him, either regular poisoning or badly poisoning, which isn't too important. It doesn't really matter. Poison usually isn't that important anyways. 2 guys up front have really high defense, and he will preemptively boost his entire team's defense by 200 times, giving him a nice, big, hefty bit of health. I am going to... I can burst him down here. For a Mihawk slasher team, you won't have too much trouble bursting him. I'm going to move the blue there, move the green and yellow there, green there. Momonga will boost his own attack. And I'll take Mr. 3 down in a single turn. Mr. 3 only has 572,000 hit points. If you want to use a team that reduces defense, you can use like a strong Shanks friend or something like that, or even just use like Perona to... Oh, you can't use Perona because Perona's a shooter. I lied. But you can use someone who reduces defense to make your damage go through, because the 200% damage boost, or 200 times defense boost, is a pretty nice number. There you go, take him out, and after we take him out, all the rest of them will go down much easier. But Mr. 3 actually doesn't hit very hard. If you can't kill him in a single turn, you want to kill everyone around him first, because the guys... these guys will attack you for like 3,000 to 6,000 damage, so take them out first. And these guys up front have 6 hit points. And they still have their boosted defense even after Mr. 3 is gone. Just take them all out. If you leave Mr. 3 alive, what he'll do is every 2 turns, he will shuffle all your orbs, and give you stuff, including tandem and bother orbs. And he will lock your top and bottom row for 1 turn. So shuffles all orbs, gives you a chance of block orbs, and locks bottom row and top row. Below 50%, he will poison you for 1,800 damage every turn, and he will reduce damage taken by half for 5 turns. Important to note that whenever he reduces your damage, reduces the damage he takes by half, he will reduce damage taken by half before his defense is applied. So if he still has his 3-turn defense boost up and he reduces his damage taken by half, you are not going to actually hurt him unless you reduce his defense to 0. So how good are the characters, right? So we have Buggy. Let's go through Buggy first. Secret Stage Buggy. Buggy's captain ability is actually really good, surprisingly good. Once you evolve him, his captain ability is boost the attack of slashers by 1.75 times and the attack of driven characters by 1.5 times. Now what makes this good is that it does stack. So if you have a slasher driven character, it's 1.75 times 1.5, which makes it a 2.625 times attack boost, which means he actually boosts the attack of driven slasher characters by more than a Mihawk captain does. Not more than 6-star Mihawk, but more than regular Mihawk. So if you're fighting something that you can't use Mihawk special for, like if they have a hit barrier or something like that, and you don't need to use Mihawk special, and you want to use driven slasher characters, Buggy is actually a really, really good captain. And there are lots of very good driven slashers out there. Doflamingo is a driven slasher, Shiryu is a driven slasher, Halloween Zoro is a driven slasher. There are lots of really good driven slashers, so Buggy actually really, really good as a captain. Surprising, because you see those often from Fortnights. His special ability reduces your crew's current hit points to 1, empties all your orbs, and deals 30 times his attack in quick damage to all enemies. Now, the great thing about empty all orbs is you can use that with Kuma. So you can use him with Akuma, although they don't really go well on the same teams because Kuma is a cerebral powerhouse and they don't often go on the same team. But if you're using like a rainbow team, you can use Buggy and Kuma for guaranteed matching orbs. And also brings you to 1 health for stuff like Whitebeard. Or if you want to use special abilities that depend on how much health you have, like a Don Chinjiao or Coliseum Sandersonia. For Mr. 3, who is an int, so let's go to Mr. 3. Mr. 3's captain ability, not as good as Buggy. His captain ability boosts the attack of cerebral characters by 2 times, and if he doesn't attack, reduces damage you take by 10%. So it's kind of like a Barto captain where if you skip attacking with him that turn, then he reduces how much damage you take for that turn, but it's only 10% reduction, which isn't too important. As a captain, he's just kind of meh. His special ability is for 2 turns, reduce damage taken by 60%, which is actually pretty good. 60% damage reduction, kind of like a smoker, green smoker special where he reduces damage taken by 50% for 3 turns, but it's 60% for 2 turns, which will definitely see some play. So Mr. 3 and Buggy, both very good characters. Your skill books you get on this island are so good. You got your Mihawk, you got your Suleiman, you got your Khalifa, Hideo, and Gohan Usopp, and Mr. 3. Guys, this island is pretty great, and you make sure you get it 30 times before the month is over, so that way you get your bonus Princess Turtle and stuff. I've been Zeenigami. Thank you so much for watching. You'll see many more teams after this, and y'all stay beautiful.